Hello, everyone, and welcome. David Flores here, lead trainer at Mindful Life Project. Thank you for choosing to watch this video today. So, in this video, we are going to do a mindful sit focus on mindful thinking and mindful emotions. Now, we group these two together traditionally because we know our emotions and our thoughts are directly tied to each other, meaning they tend to feed off each other. So that if we are having strong emotions, they tend to connect to thoughts, which lead to further emotions, which lead to further thoughts, and on and on and on. Or the opposite, we could start with a thought that leads to an emotion. Now, our thoughts and our emotions tend to spiral, and then we get lost in daydreaming, and we get lost in the future or the past. So, getting lost in the future of the past is often the root of a lot of suffering. Future thinking, ruminating in that is often associated with a lot of anxiety and worry and stress. And ruminating in the past is often associated with depression and regret, things like that. Personal experience, I know that certainly was true for me. So, we want to be able to welcome emotions, notice thoughts, but come back to the present moment so that we're not just off, lost completely in thoughts and emotions that spiral out of control and make us feel dysregulated, dysregulate our nervous system. So we're going to drop into a mindful sit here, getting your feet on the floor, spine in a line, hands in your lap, and heart to the sky. I welcome you to close your eyes at this time or soft gaze below you, following the sound of the bell to begin our practice. So we're just taking this moment for ourselves to go inward into our heart space and into our mental activity. No matter what's been going on for you today or lately, just first noting any emotions that might be coming up. Just with a lot of curiosity and heartfulness, what do you notice in your emotion state? Can you name the emotion or emotions? And just welcoming any emotions that show up that want to come visit for a little while. We know that they're not going to hang around forever. Emotions come and go. Whether it's anger or sadness, anxiety or worry or joy, whatever it might be. There is no good or bad emotion. It's just emotions. When we begin to name what our current experience is, we accept it. We're not pushing it away because we know that emotions tend to come with a message. They are messengers for us to indicate to us what our mental and emotional state is so we can better take care of ourselves, kind of leading us in what direction we need to go. So just simply noticing and noticing if thinking of certain emotions brings up any resistance or other strong feelings, if those emotions lead to thoughts, then interrupting that. If an emotion becomes too overwhelming, this is when we have our breath as an anchor to the present moment, or we have a body sensation we can tune into, or a sound around us. You have these options. Just allowing emotions to come and go seamlessly without the need to react to them. We know our emotions are linked to our thoughts, so tune into your mental activity right now. Are you having thoughts wandering into the future or the past? Nothing wrong with the mind wandering. It will do so continuously. We're never trying to empty our head of thoughts. It's never the goal of mindfulness. simply noticing if it's a future thought, labeling it, future thought, coming back to the present moment through breath, through body, through sound. Or labeling a past thought, simply a past thought, coming back to breath, body, or sound. Doing this over and over as many times as we need to. Whenever the mind wanders, simply notice it, let it pass like a cloud in the sky, like a leaf on a stream, not attaching ourselves to a thought, not ruminating and getting too far off into fantasy land where we imagine stories, untrue stories about what could have been or what's to come. Most of the thoughts we have about the future never really end up materializing, coming true. All we have is this moment, right here, right now. So we choose presence. So we're letting our thoughts and our emotions come and go seamlessly throughout our day with a gentle awareness of coming back to the present moment over and over again. And the more we practice this, the more easeful it becomes, creating new pathways in the brain for us to do this. Easier access to the present moment. So I'm going to ring us out of this short sit with the sound of the bell. When you can no longer hear it, feel free to come out of your sit, however you feel comfortable. Just take a moment to reintegrate your senses to the room, get a light stretch, whatever you need. And thank you for doing that sit with me. And just always keep it in mind that no matter where you are, what you're doing, emotions and thoughts will come and go. And you have your anchors of breath, sound, and body to come back to whenever you need them. So thank you so much for doing this sit with me, and have a great rest of the day.